I am Nick Shell, and you are watching The Self-Help Hacker. In case you are new to the concept, new of what this whole series is about, it's a guy who's pushing 40. I've got like, how many months left? Like 14 months left. And because of that, I've got a lot of life experience, a lot of knowledge that I'm eager to share with younger generations, because it's kind of like time travel. It's like I can take my life experience and knowledge and like, hey, you're a lot younger than me. You could use this. No one gave me this when I was your age, but I want you to have this. How old are you? 19, 25, 30, 35. Here, you need this. You need this more than I do because I've already got it. And I don't want you to have to learn the hard way. Why go through that when you can just get the answers to the test up front and then you'll have it when you're ready. So here's a fundamental lesson I wish I would have known so long ago. That it's a choice whether or not you identify as a victim or a victor. You can be a victim, you can be victorious or victor. Victim versus victor. Let's take a look at this because it's a mindset. What I'm not doing in this video is, something bad happened to you, specifically traumatize your life. And no, I'm not talking about a specific event, really. I'm talking about a general mindset. Let me show you how this works. If by default you are a victim, then this is how you operate your life. You criticize others instead of compliment others, which is what a victor does. If you're a victim, you fear change, whereas if you're a victor, you embrace change. If you're a victim, you hold grudges. If you're a victor, you forgive others. If you are a victim, you think you already know everything, whereas a victor is always learning. A victim blames others for their failures. A victor accepts responsibility for their failures. A victim has a sense of entitlement. A victor has a sense of gratitude. A victim never sets goals. A victor absolutely not only sets goals, but also develops plans. So that is a difference in mindset. And it can be changed. One of the things I talk about in the series is it's a matter of accepting that certain things in your life you cannot change. You have no control over them. And those often, people who are less experienced in life, those are the things that they focus on, typically, the things they can't control. But those of us who have lived life longer tend to know there's a lot I can't control, so I'm going to start focusing on what I can control. And you can control having the mindset of someone who's victorious, taking charge of your own life. And that's ultimately what a lot of this comes down to. This is almost the thesis of these videos, Self-Help Hacker. Whatever the perceived problem is, a victim is going to find a way to say, oh no, the sky is falling. But someone who is victorious is going to be able to say, okay, I don't like what's going on and I wouldn't have voted for this, but we're going to manage and we're going to figure this thing out. And ultimately, this is also a leadership mentality. This is how you become the person people respect and want to be like. And it's funny because as far as self-help hacker, this is the easiest way you can help yourself, is to change the way that you think. So I'm going to refer to this video a lot. I'm going to refer to the differences between people who are victims and people who are victorious. And remember, you get to decide that. Just like I've talked before, you get to control who hurts your feelings, who disrespects you. Like, that's your choice to let them do that. No one can do that to you. No one can hurt your feelings unless you give them permission to. It's a choice. Just like on the list, forgiveness is always a choice. You're never required to forgive anybody. But if you do, that's a choice that's going to help you live your life better so that you don't have all of these emotions going on in your life, all this burden on your shoulder because of that. I'm going to end this video just by running through these one more time. Wrong list. Right list. Someone who, and I'm going to do it the opposite this time. Someone who is victorious compliments others. When they are in conversation, they find a way to compliment others. But a victim is going to find a way to either criticize the person they're talking to or somebody else that's not there to defend themselves. Someone who's victorious embraces change. They know that The only constant in life is change. But a victim, oh no, something's changed. They change their, oh no, and they freak out about it. Someone who's victorious and forgives others. A victim holds grudges. Victorious, always learning, which is what I'm doing, and I'm sharing my knowledge with you, and I want you to always be learning. But a victim thinks they already know everything. And often they think, oh no, here's all these things I can't control. I already know everything there is to know. I can't get out of here. And I'm saying, yeah, you can get out of here, but it's going to matter of you learning more knowledge and have it changing your perspective on it. Someone who's victorious accepts responsibility for their failures. Boy, do I talk about this all the time. I have made lots of mistakes, maybe not by choice, maybe I'm just by default. That's how life is. But I'm eager to learn from that and tell you what I learned from it. But meanwhile, a victim is going to blame other people for their failures. They would never assume, oh, it could have actually been my fault. I could have been wrong. Victorious has a sense of gratitude. And I tell you, that's one of the secrets about life. To get through life is a matter of gratitude. Don't worry about things you don't have or the way you were born. Oh, I wish I would have been born this way. Or I wish, well, what do you have? Are you grateful for that? Because boy, that will change your perspective. But a victim is going to have a sense of entitlement. I'm the victim. I deserve better. But a victim is going to say, wow, I deserve worse. I'm glad for what I have. And then lastly, someone who's a victim doesn't set goals, but someone who's victorious sets goals and develops plans, which is a lot of what these videos are. I am here to help you really build your identity, to know what those goals are, really vision these psychological goals for how you're going to actually change your mindset, which will then help remind you on a minute-by-minute basis, how can I stay focused on what I can control and not on what I can't? Are you a victim? Are you victorious? It is your choice. You have control over that. And it's all right here, because now I've told you the secret. Your comments belong right here. And remember my house rule. You can say whatever you want to. I'm a libertarian. It won't hurt my feelings. But if you are leaving destructive comments meant to try to make someone look bad, it's always a reflection of you. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. Comments right here.